Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Hello,
Hi.
Khoi. Good evening.
Yes, good evenings. And how
Yes.
how have you been doing today?
Ah, actually, I just sleep the whole day.
Oh, really? Oh, so it is
Yeah.
Sunday, so we s- we get ourselves a chance to sleep a whole day to relax a whole day
Yeah.
before we prepare to
Actually,
next week.
but besides I sleep the whole day, I'm still sleepy.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
I'm still
You're still
sleepy. Yeah.
sleeping?
Yeah, but anyway, let's continue our lesson, Koi. So, do you have any questions so far before we have to proceed? Of course.
No question.
No. Okay. So, what about you? How are you? How did you spend your whole day today?
I sleep until 9 a.m. Then I wake
Uh-huh.
up. I have lunch. Then I'm go for extra lesson, and so that's my whole day just in 2 days.
Yeah. Okay. But anyway, you had a fruitful day, not unlike me, because I just sleep the whole day. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. So I'm going to share our lesson now. Okay. So let me. Okay. Okay. I hope you can see the presentation, Koi. Can you see it?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. Is it clear?
Yes, really clearly.
Yeah, okay, very good. Okay. Now, yesterday we're able to answer the questions or the following questions which regards to the text that we had just read, that we had read yesterday, right?
Yes.
Okay. It's all about this one. Okay. And we're able to answer question number 1. And now we are going to continue answering question number 2. The question goes like this: how many synonyms from words in the text are used in the questions? Okay, question number 1 first. So, what are the synonyms? Okay,
Mm.
from the words in question number 1, okay, from the text.
Mm. Self belief that we believe in ourselves,
Okay,
something like that.
first, let's try to find the word first, okay, that is synonymous from the question, okay, that is synonymous from the question and from our text, okay. So text first. So the text would be the word. The first word is
Self belief, a power.
powerful.
Oh,
Okay?
full.
So where can we find the word powerful? It's there, right?
Where is this?
It's there. Okay? It's
Okay.
here, Koi. Okay,
Yes.
powerful. And then the synonyms of the word powerful would be from the question, it's strong, right? Okay, so it can be found in letter B, our first answer. That would be strong. Next, the text. Okay, the word is determination, and the synonym of determination from the question is
Die in or fresh on
self
self
belief.
belief. Okay.
Okay.
Determination.
Yes, remember this one, huh?
Okay,
So
and I have some advanced word like
yes.
um wait, wait.
Sure.
Dying, phrase word that's called dying. It means you really work so hard that you have should have done earlier.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, that will be.
And one of the more you get down to something.
Okay,
Do you
can
know?
you type that one, please?
Okay. Anyway, I just forgot. What was the word? Okay.
Get down to something. Okay.
Oh, we can have some. We can have this word.
Mm-hmm.
Press our hands on this word.
Press ahead, press on. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so now get down to something. So what does it mean?
It means you start doing something seriously.
Okay, that would be correct. Okay, press ahead or press on. That
You
means,
continue to do with determination, although the the hardship and the difficult that lie ahead.
yeah. Okay, so that would also be the same. Okay, now
Yes.
let's proceed with our lesson now. Again, powerful can be found in the text, and the synonym or synonym of that would be strong from the answer. Determination, that is from the text. The synonym of that would be self-believed. Okay? Aside from that, what else? Okay, powerful shot, sorry. So we have to include shot. So powerful shot. Okay, what else? Koi, do you think?
Powerful, short, strong, or powerful strokes.
Ay, no,
So,
no, sorry. No, strong, powerful. Yeah, it says
oh,
only
okay.
powerful, okay?
I'm kind of
No, no shot. Okay.
stutter. I'm kind of stumble in my
Yeah.
speaking.
No, no, no. You're
Stumble.
not, okay?
But
You're not stumble, okay? Okay, next. What else?
um,
Okay, in question number 2, so what do you think would be the words that we can be able to find from the text that is synonymous from the question number 2? Okay, question number 2, we have,
it's really the discover. Mm. Wait, I can really get your meaning.
sure.
Oh, the synonym is. Hmm. Did you see my haircuts in beautiful or something pretty?
Okay, look at this. Okay,
Wait.
be important. Okay, in the question, we have the word be important. What do you think would be the synonym of be important from the text?
Let me search for why. Importance. Focus on. No,
That's
no.
correct. That's
No.
correct. That's focused on. Okay? So
Uh,
be important. That means you have to focus
on.
on. Okay? So past tense. Next, what else?
Successful.
We have also,
Successful.
okay, training to be tennis stars. So that would be from the text. Training to be tennis stars. Training to be tennis stars. So the other meaning for this one would be, it can be found in our,
Or study.
okay,
Or
huh?
stall. Wait.
So that
Um,
would be tennis
tennis
training.
player.
Okay,
It's
tennis training.
oh, training. Oh,
Yes.
I guess
Okay.
it's
It's here. Next. What else? Aside from that.
mm, I think it's
Okay.
like wait. I have a suggestion that you find a word and then I find a synonym.
Okay. Sure. Okay,
Okay.
I have to write, okay, powerful
And does he
shots.
short,
So that would be,
strong,
huh? I
strong?
sorry. No, that's not yet. Okay. So it should be in question number two. We're in number two, right? Okay.
Yes.
So tennis training, it's there. Okay. Now what about when we say education? So
Her
other
study.
term, okay, that would
Absolutely.
be
Her study.
studies.
Yes.
Okay. So studies. Next, what about in question number three now?
Number three.
Yes, so we are now in question number three.
Think quickly.
Okay, so that would be,
Think quickly. Yes. And
okay,
the synonym of this of speak of thought.
that's correct. Okay, so thinks quickly.
Hmm.
So that would be speed of, speed of thought. Okay,
Um,
speed of thought.
do you know a song called Golden House?
No, I don't know that.
Oh, that's really I think in my that's the most slanted melody and I have ever heard in my life. And if you have chance, you can hear us. It's really or can no one can describe. It's beautiful.
Oh,
Yes,
really? Who wrote that?
it's beauty. Oh yes. And if you want to listen to it, I can represent right now.
Yeah, okay, that would be later, okay? Okay, let's
Okay.
continue. So things quickly, that would be speed of thought. Then we have also powerful shots.
Power
What's
shot
the powerful shots can become?
and can become hit the ball hard.
Yeah, so hit the
So
ball
what does it mean?
hard. Okay.
It
So
means
when we are talking about hit the ball hard, that means you are going to, as a tennis player, you have a bat, right? Okay.
yes.
So you have to hit the ball hard. So that
Oh,
is what we call powerful shots.
okay. So
Okay?
I just
Like
think
that.
it's an idiom. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. This one is an idiom actually. So hit the ball hard. So it's an idiomatic expression that means powerful shots. Okay. Now we have also here, Koi, the word. I hope you can see this one. To
Um,
serve, which
I
is a
think it's
verb.
nervous. Nervous.
Hmm?
I think the first word is nervous. Ah, to sure.
Yeah, this one. The word is to serve. Okay? To
Ah,
serve
wow.
means to hit the ball to the other player. Okay? But it's different when we say hit the ball hard. That's also different, huh? When we are talking about to serve, that means you are going to pass or yeah, to pass by hitting the ball to the other player as way of starting the game. That's the game, that's the tennis game. Okay? So you are going to hit the ball in order for the ball to go to the other to the other person or player, right? And once
Yes.
the other player also hit the ball and hit it back to you, so you will going to hit that one again, hit the ball hard. Okay? Because the technique in playing the so-called tennis is that there would be technique for that, huh? Remember? Okay? It should be you have to hit that one as hard as you can so that the other player will going to what? Will going to cannot concentrate well, right? He will be going to out of the focus once you're going to do that one. So that would be the technique on how you are going to play the the tennis. Okay? Okay. So again, Koi, we should have to understand, we should have to remember the words powerful, determination, be important. Okay? What is that? Yeah.
education,
Yeah.
education,
Education. Yeah.
think quickly,
Education, that means studies,
studies,
things quickly, powerful
speak.
shots. Okay. Oh,
Okay,
just for a
okay,
moment, boy, I have to fix my fan. It's going to be hot just for a while. Okay, for a while. Excuse me for a while.
sure. Wait, that song Golden Hour is just so great. Golden Hour.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, let's go back. Next, question number 3. Do a answer match the wording in the text?
Yes, absolutely. It's
Okay.
specific to this
Okay.
question.
What are those?
Okay, now letter one, that's the letter B and D is smart fish. Well,
Okay, what are those words?
strong, say
Mhm.
believe.
Okay,
B.
number one first.
Okay, strong,
Okay, actually we have
aggressive.
famous. I no
Oh,
no not not no not fashion, right? Fashion.
oh,
It's here.
fashion,
Fashion.
fashion,
Okay. And then uh from the
aggressive.
text, have we seen a fashion in there? In here?
No, no, no.
It's here.
Really? Where I can
Ah,
see it?
unique fashion sense.
Oh,
Okay.
okay,
So that would be
okay.
in the text, and in
I
the
will listen
question we can
notices.
see also fashion. That's why. Okay, again, huh? That's why this question is based on the opinion of the writer. It can be, all of this can be partly true. And look at this one. She is very good at fashion. So if we try to go back to the text, it has also there the word unique fashion sense. But of course, we are not referring that fashion as the so-called fashion that is fashionable, okay? But we are referring the passion for this one, a fashion, that's fashion, uh, her sense or fashion sense when it comes to playing tennis. Okay, but if you try to compare this one with literacy, she is very good at fashion. That means this one is as if you are referring to fashion. Okay, like the way you dress. Okay, the way you act. You are very fashionable. Okay, this particular fashion that we are talking in the or on the text would be the fashion sense in playing tennis, but not in
Several.
grooming. Okay? Because in here we are referring about grooming, passion. Okay? Okay, next. What about question number 2? So we have also, okay.
Number two, have
Okay,
tennis train.
home. We have home,
Oh, oh,
right?
stay at
And we
home.
have also home. So we
Hmm.
have there, right? So
Oh,
home, and then we have home in here,
okay,
right?
okay,
Okay,
okay.
next. What about other training? Okay,
Yes,
where
study,
is it? Training.
study.
So where is the word training that we can be
He's train
find?
her
Is
in
it
fast. You can see in the third paragraph, we see the whole graph. It is
it's
mentioned
here.
by information.
Okay, it's here. So training
Training
to
to
be a
be
tennis.
feminist star.
Okay. Okay, next. Then we have also
Study.
star, right?
A star, yeah.
Yeah,
And also on
star
the third
in here.
paragraph.
Okay. Next, what else?
And that's all. I think so, in my opinion.
Yeah. Okay, that would be the star. Next, what about question number 3?
Her tennis game is so successful because she can hit the
Have
ball hard and sitting quickly.
Okay, we have hit,
The ball hard.
and then where is the hit in here that we can be able to find from the text? So heat, the third fastest record female. Hit the ball, hit. Okay, let's try to find that one, Koi, because it says in here it's hit. Okay, and then from the text, that's also heat. Okay, where is it?
Hmm.
Have you found that?
Yeah, I found it.
Where is
He's sort of flatty. You can see in the four. I
fourth?
mean, the four paragraph.
First, second, third, and fourth in here.
Oh, the five. I mean, five
Three.
paragraph.
Okay, court because of the rapid speed of thought and power. Indeed, while playing tennis, it's there. Okay, he.
Yes.
Okay, next. What else? We have
Um,
third faster.
fastest flavor in the world.
Yes,
Yeah.
the third
Yes.
fastest. So where is that one?
The third fastest recording among female players. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, it's more
where is it? On the
on the line three.
okay line three. One, two,
Mm,
three. No, no,
oh
no.
no, I
It's here.
mean no. Paragraph five, line three.
Okay, paragraph five, line
Okay, no.
three. It's
Actually,
power.
paragraph six.
Yeah, third,
Paragraph six.
six. It's here. Third
Okay.
fastest. Okay.
Yeah.
Next. What else?
And
Opponents.
her opponents are
Yeah,
nervous. Her
opponents.
and yes, and
Where
also in
is
the
it?
paragraph six that this powerful serum have put her opponent under pressure.
Okay, opponents. So that would be it. Okay.
Very easy.
Okay, yeah, actually. Now, we in an IELTS exam, there would be this particular kind of exam. Okay? So wherein you can be able to locate or find the answer from the text. Okay? Sometimes vocabularies or synonyms can be also like this. Okay? In a form of question. It does not just only by, let's say for example, by just giving the word and then you just have to choose the answer. It's not, wherein you can be able to find the answer from the text. So that is also one of the style of asking a vocabulary. Okay, Koi? So you should have to take note of that, okay? Now, tip number 18 here, both types of question may be in the reading tests. So it is important to read the questions carefully. Again, it's very important to read the questions carefully because both of the question can also be given on the reading test. Okay? Next, question number 4. Are these answers the correct ones?
Actually, it's the correct.
Okay. In questions 1 and 2, are these answers correct in question 1 and 2?
Yes.
Actually, it says in here it's no. The same words are not used in the text and the correct answers.
Mm,
Okay. In
okay.
question number 3, question 1, question 2, okay, are not correct. Okay. Question number 3, both the text and one of the correct answers use the word heat. So
Yes.
that's only question number 3. Okay. Okay. Next. Mm. Grammar, focus, past simple. Okay. You know this one already, right? But we just had to make this one a little bit. Okay. Just go over with this one. When we are talking about past simple, we just had to what? What are the rules? Just add
Oh,
only
sorry for
be.
why. Can you wait me for just 2 minutes?
Sure. Okay. Yes, you may.
For so much you waiting. I have unlocked the door for my aunt.
Yeah, okay, no problem about that. Okay. Now,
Okay.
remember this one, Koi. You will not be given any grammar exercises in IELTS. However, it is important that you can recognize which tenses are used and what they mean. Okay, because although this was not given on the test, okay, like for example, question like this that you should have to underline the past tense or whatsoever, it shouldn't be come out on the IELTS test. But what is important is you can be able to recognize which tenses, okay, because sometimes you will going to locate, maybe especially in the in the reading part, okay, which would be the correct answer. So that's why it's very important for you to recognize the proper or the correct grammar for that. Okay? Okay, again, we will not going to do this one anymore because I know you mastered this one, but we just had to just go over with this one a little bit. So past simple tense is, the rule of this is you just have to add D or ED at the end of most verbs in order to form the past simple tense of that, right? Like for example, when we say play, so just add ed, okay, to the word play, so that becomes played. But there are also verbs that ends in y in order for you to what? In order for you to form the simple past of that, you need to what? You need to change the Y into I and add ED. Right, Koi?
Yes.
Okay, like for example, the word copy. Okay,
When we change to
so
passport mean copy, we add ed and change the y
yes,
I.
change the Y into I and add ED so that becomes copied. Okay, as simple as that. Past continuous, that
Past continuous
means
that mean one action is happening, then an action interrupt that action.
okay, like for
Think this.
example,
While I was watching the TV, the thief get into my home.
okay, so that would be
Got
past
into my home.
continuous tense of the verb. Okay? Okay.
Okay.
So we're just going to leave this one. Okay? Okay. Now, global understanding. Oh, this one is important, huh? Because it can also be a topic. Okay, a good topic. Global understanding. When we say global understanding, what comes up to your mind when we say global understanding, Koi? Do you have
Global
any
that's
idea?
understanding that everyone in work know about it.
That means,
That means the understanding that everyone in the body, and I mean everyone in work know about it.
okay, it's that means it's the whole universe globally. So we are talking about globally. So you need to understand what's happening, not just only in your own country, because if you're talking about global, that means it's the universe per se. Okay? That is not just only our country, my country, your country, but it's global. Let's say, for example, if there would be problems that arise in the Philippines, okay, that can also be the same problem you are facing in Vietnam. Okay? And not just only in the Philippines, Vietnam, that can also be a problem to the other countries as well. Okay? So, global understanding. Therefore, this one is very important because without understanding of the global, let's say, happenings, let's say, global crisis, okay? Those are happenings, global issues. So if you don't know that one, you might, you might be what?
Mm,
you might be misplaced, okay? Because if ever that will be asked in the IELTS, so you cannot answer them, right? So therefore, it's very important. Now, in number 14, this section focuses on questions which check your understanding of the text as a whole. Read the text and choose the correct letter A, B, or C. Now, tip number 14. For the question type, do not choose an answer based just on one paragraph. You need to read the whole text in order to choose the correct summary. So that means you don't need to use the scanning and skimming technique for this particular text.
Yes.
Okay?
Get it.
Because the answer for this one, okay, is based on not just based only on one paragraph. So that means it can that the answer can be found on the first, it can also be found on the third, it can also be found and expounded still on the fourth and on the fifth, not just only on the first. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Khoi? So that is what we mean by that. Okay? So I'm going to give you time to wait for a while. Time to read this one. So actually this one is the life story of
David
Beckham's.
Beckham.
Yeah, David Beckham's.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay? So have you already read them carefully, analyze them carefully,
Oh,
understand them carefully? Okay. Now let's try to answer the question. What is the best title for this article? A.
David
What?
Beckham career.
Okay.
Or we can say David Beckham football career. Really
Okay.
bad
Is it
title.
letter A, B, or C?
Okay. I think it just come with the title that's on by on. Yes.
Okay. So what letter is that? So, what
Mm.
is the best title of this article? Choose from among A, B, or C.
A. Letter A.
Why is it letter A?
Because the paragraph says he won six Premier League Cup, two FIFA Cup, and one UEFA Cup. And
Okay, now,
then
yes.
I just remember it.
Okay, now, what about number two, letter B? Can you make an explanation first of all of the choices in there so that we can decide which do you think would be the most fitted title for this article?
Though three letter had its content in the text that the text contain all the information that three
Mm-hmm.
letter A B C that mentioned
Yes.
was
So
the
that
fictitious
means, yeah, okay.
text.
Sorry to bat you in. Okay, to
Yeah.
bat in. Okay, that means all of this possible to be the title. Okay? So, A can also be a title, can also be the best, no, can also be a title. B can also be a title. C can also be a title. But again, the question is, what is the best title for this article? That means you have to choose the best. Probably, all of this can be a title, but which among of these can be the best title for this article? Because all of this refers from the text, right?
Yes.
A. What has Beckman achieved during his career? He was able, it was mentioned in this particular text about his achievement from the start when he started as a footballer, right? Even when he was young, he started at actually at the
Just
age
A
of
of
17,
17.
right?
Yes.
And then it was mentioned in there about his career for the entire football career until he retired, right? Next, letter B. Despite all the media attention, was Beckham a good football player? Look at this
Yes.
one.
Of
Despite all
course.
the media attention, was Beckham a good football player? It can
Yes.
also
Of course.
be, it can also be a title because despite of the problems that he was able to encounter during his career as a footballer, still he was able to manage, right? In fact, look at this one. When he retired in 2013 from his professional football and played the last game of his 20-year career, he earns more money now than he did as a successful footballer. Now look at this one. Despite of the actually he was able to experience of the so-called maybe difficulties during his career, right? Because there would be what is that, buzzers from other people. He doesn't like they doesn't like the characteristics of Beckham because of this, because of that, right? It was mentioned in here. Okay,
Yes.
so despite all the media attention, when we are talking about media attention, that includes people around him, okay, not his family, but of course the people that surrounds him, the fans, his fans. Okay?
Yes.
That's media, including the radio, television, all the medias, okay, that surrounds his life. Okay? Next. What problems did Beckham have during his football career? Okay, look at this one. Is is in this particular text, it is just mentioned about the problems about his football career, or it was mentioned where he started. Is just only the problems we are talking about, the problems of Beckman during his football career that we are referring to the text? Yes or no? No, right? Because it was mentioned about his marriage life, okay, her wife, okay, her life when he started his career. So that means um it's considered to be the biography of David Beckman. So therefore,
Like,
it is not just only problems that that did Beckham have during his football career, because it is just in here the problem. Okay? So elimination now. So that means let's try to eliminate this one, because it's clearly stated in there. Yes, there would be problems that arise. But it not just only started from that problem, because it started when he became famous. Okay? So that
okay.
means we have to eliminate this one. So we have only two choices now. That
Hmm.
would be A and that would be B. So decide. What is your final answer? Judgment, final judgment. Are
Hmm.
you go with letter A?
I will
You cannot
remain
still decide.
not let to be, absolutely not let to be,
Why?
because it just does such a small impact on become a career, because it just mentioned just one part and doesn't mention all the tests.
But look at this one. David Beckham was a good player, football player, right?
Hmm. Yes.
And despite of all the problems, okay, that he was able to encounter, media attention, despite of that, still he was able to manage his career until he retired, right? So therefore, is Beckham a good football player? Now, in answering this one, what makes him a good football player? Or mention all of this, right? So, definitely Koi, the best title is letter B. Okay? Okay, why? Because if we try to just the achievements, achievements, never the problems.
Hmm.
Because we are just only talking about achievements of his career. So that means we do not include all that is negative of him, because we are just talking about achievements, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but in here it's in there, okay? It's in there. Everything is in there. How David Beckham became a good football player. So it started from the start. When he was just 17, he started like that. Okay?
Yes.
Then until such time that he was able to face problems during his career. Okay? But despite of that media attention, he was able to manage all of those and retired successfully and earn 50.5 million pounds. Wow. Imagine that, okay? See? So he's very, very successful. He's very became a good football player, because if he wasn't able to become a good football player, Koi, what happened to him? Can he
If
receive this amount of money? No.
if he wasn't a good football player, he would never earn that sort money.
That's correct.
Yes.
Right? Even though he retired already, but again, look at this one. When he retired from his career as a football player, then he earns more money instead compared when he was just still a player. Okay? So that means he's very famous. Because a lot of people, a lot of media or TVs, okay, wanted to interview him, wanted to let him guess in that particular shows. Because he's very famous, right? That's
Mm-hmm.
why he earned this big amount of money. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So that would be letter B. Next, exam skills. Using all the skills you have learned in this lesson, read the text and complete the multiple choice tests. Now, I just wanted
Oh,
to
really?
okay, I just wanted uh um what is one? To have another term for this one, Koi, huh? Do not be confused because in
Really?
yeah,
Really?
in London, in British English, the
Yes.
past tense of learned is learnt. Okay? So do not be confused of this, huh? Okay. And IELTS is British. So therefore, we have to use learnt instead of learned. Huh? Okay? Okay. Like for example, when we are talking about behavior, okay? Behavior. So they are going to spell that one instead of um, American English would spell behavior like this. Okay? That one. But in British English, they spell behavior like this. Okay? But this one is also correct.
Mm-hmm.
Still, this one is also correct. Okay? Okay.
Okay.
So again, read the text and complete the multiple choice task which follows.
Okay. Honestly, everything starting
So a
when
brief
football.
history of football. Oh, by the way, I'm going to let you see the yeah, because you can be able to use this one in scanning, right? Okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we use scanning to look for the
Yeah.
specific
So
information.
I have to show you this one first before I am going to proceed to the text, okay? You
Mm-hmm.
wanted to see this one first or you want to read them first?
Read them first.
Okay. So you don't want to scan them. Okay.
Oh no, okay, we can send where can first try of football can be found. It's in England.
Yeah.
Mm.
Football is in England actually. It was originated in England and in
Oh,
London.
sorry, it's actually in Chinese.
Mhm. So there is no clear evidence stating where and when the football was actually invented, but most historians agree that some type of ball game had been played centuries before the modern game developed in England. So that is their belief, okay, that
That's
it
what
was
early
developed in
traces.
England, okay. But again, there is no clear evidence for that. That is just
Mhm.
only hearsay.
Very good.
Okay,
Very
they're claiming that it
yes,
started
absolutely.
in England. So football has a long and interesting history, and origins of the game are present in sports played thousands of years in China. Okay, it was also played in China, in Egypt, in Japan, and in Greece. So aspects of the game can be traced as early as the second and third centuries BC before Christ in China. Oh, so it can also be China also could claim that one that they originated from them, right? So their game originally named Chu Chu. Okay? So the football in China is Chu Chu involved kicking a leather ball into a small hole. The first football game played in Britain, where in the 700s and the English equivalent of a football was made using an animal bladder. Wow. So games were violent. Yeah, so it's going to be violent because it's the gallbladder of an animal, huh?
Mhm.
Okay. So they will going to kick that one until such time that the gallbladder of the animal will come out. Oh, it's going to be bloody. Okay. So
Oh, why did you laugh?
no, because it's bloody, right? So
Yes.
it's going to be crazy actually. So games were violent. and injury and death
It,
were common. See? So it's going to be like
yes.
that. So despite the violence, however, they were still very popular. So the game had become so popular that in the 1300s, Edward II banned the sport because people were playing football rather than practicing
Archery.
archery. So
Exactly.
this was especially important to this
To his
king
king,
as he
as he
was
was
preparing to go
preparing
to
to go
war
to war
with
with
Scotland.
Scotland.
So this was to be the first of many bans imposed by the kings and the queens of England. Okay, you know what? The ruler of England would be the king and the queen, right? Okay, it's Queen Elizabeth and King Philip, right? Okay. So in 1605, football became legal, and once again, the sport grew in popularity. So in the 1800s, it became particularly common in private schools
Vâng nha.
such as the Eton, and it was only then that a set of rules was established. Until then, the game had continued to be violent as it had limited rules and no referees. Still, you just have to just kick and kick. So there would be no rules about that one. So before the 1800s, for example, it was considered normal to hit players on the opposite team and to damage their possessions. In 1848, on Parker's Peace in Cambridge, these rules were developed further, and a new version called the Cambridge Rules was used by all schools, colleges, and universities. Though football could be considered a male sport, women also play it. So an increase in women playing the sport began during the First World War, when women did jobs traditionally done by men. So those working in places like factories regularly met too, but it was eventually lifted in the UK in 1971. In 1991, first ever women's football event was China hosted the first Women's World Cup, and in 1996, the first ever women's football event was held at the Olympics. So until such time that this particular football became the entire or the world's game. Okay?
Yeah.
Football. Okay. Now, ready to answer the question, Koi?
No question.
Yeah. Question number one. Where can the first traces of football be found? Traces,
China.
yeah,
China.
it's China. That's correct. Okay. So although England claimed that it's originated from them, but it was originally or it was first traced in China. Why did Edward II ban football in the 1300s?
Because it was too violent and that was common.
Because people weren't
Practicing
practicing
archery.
archery. Why is it Edward II wanted to ban the football? Because he's
Because they
preparing
was they were practicing archery.
and he's preparing for
Keep
a
to war.
war. Yes. That's why because archery is like something like that. You can be able to do that one during the war, right? Next.
Before
Before
we were
rules were established in
established.
the 1800s, which of these activities was considered normal?
In my opinion, is considered noble is stealing it or stealing from opinion opponents.
No. Yes, because during that time, it's normal for them to destroy the player's property.
Mm.
Okay? So they
As
they they yeah, okay. If ever that would be the player, so the other team will going to go there and destroy your property. So you need to what? You need to what is one? You need to defend your property. Okay? So that's very common to them. Women started playing football because,
They started to work during the First World War.
yes, so they started to work during the First World War.
Okay,
See?
now I'll listen. Dong, do you want to listen to the song chorus Golden Hours?
Sure. Okay. Can you share that to me?
Okay, yes, of course.
Yeah,
Just
I have to wait. I have to. Okay.
mm, this is absolutely great.
Yeah. Let
I'm
me
sure
see,
you
huh?
love it.
What's the title?
Golden Hours. Did you see?
Uh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Can you share it? Yeah. There.
Cái bịch
So there's
Vinamilk,
an ad.
lì xì 2 bịch khi mua một thùng.
Nếu như bạn đang muốn
Okay, wait, hold on.
It's okay.
dành cho bạn,
And this is the most slanted melody I have just ever heard in my life, and
Mm-hmm.
it's greater than any piece.
So golden hour. Okay.
Golden
You have to
Hours.
write that one.
Okay.
Pianelia piano. There would be lyrics. There are lyrics for that.
What?
Is this only piano?
Yes, only piano.
Instrumental? It's just
And
only
it,
instrumental?
I can hear. Okay. Thank you for calling.
Yes.
that's worthy. And how do you feel it?
Yeah. Okay. Actually, that would be very calming. Okay. Because just what I have told you on the chat, that that particular song is a song for souls and for the mind. Okay, so that
Yes,
actually, Koi, I am also I'm also a music lover, and I am listening most of the time before I sleep, music of Richard Clyderman. Okay, search for that, and you will be there are a lot of pieces, a lot of piano, a lot of what is one, a lot of instrumentals. Okay, that Richard Kleiderman's playing.
yes,
Okay, and even Chopin. Okay,
and
Chopin, like that.
oh, Chopin, yes, he's my
Yes.
favorite.
Yes, I like his music because it's somehow it's an opera. Okay,
and
and it's calming. Okay, you know what? You know what? That's why we became click to each other, Koi, because we have the same the same maybe our souls, okay? We like this one. And you know what? I'm telling you, huh, because I am also a graduate of psychology, Koi, that people who usually listen with this particular kind of music are very okay.
yes, I'm practicing for Winter Wind. Do you know that's P of Chopin?
Yes.
Winter Wind, and I
Yes.
love his strong note. Octave fine, no
Correct.
five noted.
So that's
Yes,
why I love to listen also Chopin's music. Aside from
and
Richard Kleiderman's, so I played Chopin also. Oh
and
wow! So we have the same taste, huh?
yes, and actually, this golden hour is telling about a story of a couple that they are willing to stay day by their side forever.
Yeah, so
Yes, a love
that would be the
story.
meaning of that. But aside from when we are talking about golden hour, that means if you don't have yet a relationship, that means you should have to value the time because time is gold. Remember
Yes,
that,
time
huh?
gold.
Time is gold.
Yes,
That means do not waste your time. So if you can do at this time whatever you can do it. Do not do it by tomorrow.
yes.
Okay?
Oh,
So
so
that
that's
is
called procrastination. Don't
yes, procrastination.
procrastinate.
Yes. Okay, procrastination. So that means you should have to think ahead. Okay? Think ahead. Do not think backward. Do not think backward but think ahead. Okay? If you can do the things for tomorrow, or if you can do the things by to no, if that things can be done by tomorrow and you can do it now, why don't you do it now?
Yes,
Right? So do it in
yes,
advance. Okay? Wow.
yes.
So that's great, Koi. So thank you so much for sharing that one to me. I like that. So I have to write that one golden hour or I have to find that one. So
And yes, that's
yeah.
and I want to say that's it's I don't know if it were a coincidence. That's when I searched the YouTube shop, I accidentally heard this P and by tomorrow, and I don't remember about it. So, and then that's the video of flying golden house. It keeps a P in front of me. So that's why I remember that's name
And
golden hour.
yes, actually, I advise you, Koi, that you, while studying, you have to play a little bit, not so louder, huh? So in your room, while studying, you can play that background music because
Yes,
it will help you
to
calm your
memorize
mind, and
my
that would be an addition or additional to your memory actually, okay,
yes
because
and
our mind needs to something motivation, so it
yes.
should be motivated by something, okay,
Um,
so
I
that
heard
would be a
you,
good.
yes, I heard you mention that you playing guitar.
No, no, I don't know how to play guitar.
I
Okay.
mean, do you know any instrument?
No, sorry, I don't know. I don't know how to play. We have a piano, but I don't know how to play as well the piano because
Oh,
I know how to sing, okay, but I don't know how to play instruments.
oh, and
Okay?
I hope that
Yeah.
if you wish to, if you really love this song, I hope that you can practicing it on the piano, and it's
No,
really great.
actually, I keep on practicing the piano, but I don't know. My hands is I don't know. I don't
Oh,
have
don't
the
worry.
courage.
Yes, I just have been worried at you when I first started in when I was 10 years old, but now I give playing really fluently. And that's right, you don't need to be worried at the first time, and everybody had a first time of when they tell something or when they play it for the first time, and
Yeah.
that's the same as
Yeah,
everybody.
actually, I do believe on that. If that would be your likes, okay. But maybe I don't I don't like to play that. I just
Oh,
wanted to sing, but I don't
see?
want to play instruments.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah. So maybe I am just only the singer, but there
singer.
would be playing for me. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so that
Oh,
would
that's
be it.
big
Okay,
ask.
Koi. So it's already been time. So we'll see you again on next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday again. Okay, bye bye.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye
Have a good night.
bye. Have a good night. Bye bye.